That moment of hesitation at the top of the stairs, the slight wobble when you stand up too quickly, or the fear of a simple walk turning into a fall. These aren't just signs of getting older. They are urgent signals from your leg muscles. And today, we are going to answer their call. Hello, I'm Dr. Kenji Sato, and welcome to the Senior Wellness Center, your trusted space for navigating the path to a strong, vibrant, and independent life. My mission here is simple: to cut through the noise and the confusion of health advice and give you clear, science-backed strategies that you can actually use every single day. Because feeling strong and stable on your feet isn't a luxury. It's the very foundation of your freedom. And that foundation, believe it or not, begins the moment you wake up. So in this video, I'm not just going to list some foods. I'm going to give you your morning action plan to rebuild the strength and confidence in your legs, one breakfast at a time. Let's begin with our first foundational food, what I like to call the Leucine powerhouse, the humble egg. For decades, eggs were unfairly valued, but today we know they are one of the most powerful tools in our arsenal against age-related muscle loss. The reason is a specific, powerful amino acid called leucine. Think of leucine as the light switch for muscle growth and repair in your body. Without enough of it, the muscle-building factory in your cells remains dark and inactive, no matter how much protein you eat. After age 60, our bodies require significantly more leucine to flip that switch on. And eggs are one of the richest, most bioavailable sources you can find. This isn't just theory. I see it in my patients every day. I remember a patient, let's call him Robert, a 72-year-old gentleman who loved his home, but had started to fear his own staircase. He told me his legs felt like jelly and he'd pull himself up using the handrail, his heart pounding with anxiety. We made one simple change to his routine. We replaced his morning toast and jam with 2 scrambled eggs. That's it. Within 6 weeks, Robert came into my office with a completely different energy. He told me, "Doc, for the first time in years, I walked up my stairs without even thinking about it. I feel solid again." That feeling of solidity, of trust in your own body, is priceless. And it can start with something as simple as an egg. Now, how can you incorporate this? It doesn't have to be complicated. A simple 2-egg scramble with a pinch of black pepper is perfect. Or, for a grab-and-go option, boil half a dozen eggs at the start of the week. They are a perfect high-protein snack. And what about cholesterol? Decades of research have now shown that for the vast majority of people, dietary cholesterol from foods like eggs has very little impact on your blood cholesterol. The real culprits are sugar and unhealthy processed fats. So please, enjoy your eggs with confidence. Our second food is what I call the dual protector, authentic Greek yogurt. This isn't the sugary, fruit-at-the-bottom yogurt you might be used to. True Greek yogurt is a nutritional powerhouse for 2 critical reasons. First, it's incredibly dense in high-quality protein, even more so than regular yogurt. But the second reason is where the magic truly happens. It's packed with probiotics. Think of your gut as the soil in a garden. If the soil isn't healthy, it doesn't matter how many good seeds you plant. They simply won't grow. Your gut is the same. You can eat all the wonderful protein and vitamins in the world, but if your gut health is poor, you won't be able to absorb and utilize them effectively. This is why many people feel tired and weak despite eating what they believe is a healthy diet. Their soil is depleted. I had a patient, a lovely woman named Eleanor, who was struggling with low energy and constant bloating. She was eating well, but she just wasn't getting the benefits. She felt frustrated, as if her body was working against her. We focused on restoring her gut health by adding a daily serving of plain Greek yogurt. The change wasn't overnight, but after a month, she reported not only that her digestion was better, but that her energy levels were higher than they'd been in a decade. We hadn't changed anything else. By fixing the soil, her body could finally use the nutrients she was giving it. That's the power of probiotics. When you're choosing a Greek yogurt, the key is to look at the label. You want plain or unsweetened? And check the sugar content. It should be very low, ideally under 7 grams per serving. Now, here's a pro tip for those of you who also feel a bit of stiffness in your joints, perhaps in your knees or hips. The proteining yogurt is great, but you can amplify its benefits. Mixing in a scoop of a high unflavored collagen peptide powder can provide crucial building blocks for your cartilage and connective tissue. It dissolves completely and gives your joints that extra layer of support. For those interested, I've linked the Type 1 Trust in my curated resource list. Moving on to our third essential food, the sustained energy source, oatmeal. Specifically, I'm talking about rolled or steel-cut oats, not the instant packets loaded with sugar. Think of oats as a slow-burning log for your body's fireplace, providing steady energy throughout the morning. This prevents the blood sugar spikes and crashes that you get from sugary cereals or pastries, which often leave you feeling exhausted by 10 a.m. But the real secret to oatmeal's power for your legs lies in 2 crucial minerals, magnesium and iron. Iron is a key component of hemoglobin, the molecule in your red blood cells that carries oxygen. Simply put, more iron means better oxygen delivery to your muscles. This reduces fatigue and gives your legs the oxygen they need to function properly. Then there's magnesium. This mineral is a master of all trades, involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, including energy production and muscle function. It helps your muscles contract and, just as importantly, relax. A patient of mine named George used to complain about hitting a wall every morning. He'd wake up fine, but a few hours later, he'd feel completely drained, making it hard to even go for his daily walk. His breakfast was just coffee and a quick piece of fruit. We introduced a simple bowl of oatmeal into his morning. The complex carbs gave him the sustained fuel he was missing. The iron and magnesium helped his muscles work more efficiently. He started calling it his morning fuel up, and that wall he used to hit completely disappeared. A fantastic and easy way to prepare this is by making overnight oats. Simply combine half a cup of rolled oats with half a cup of milk or water in a jar. Add some berries, and let it sit in the fridge overnight. In the morning, you have a perfect, ready-to-eat breakfast. Now, a special note on magnesium. Many of us, especially over 60, are deficient in this mineral, which can often manifest as persistent leg cramps, particularly at night. While oats are a great source, if you struggle with cramps, it may be a sign you need more direct support. A high-absorption magnesium glycinate supplement can be a true game-changer for muscle relaxation and sleep quality. It's a foundational supplement I often recommend, and you can find the specific Type 1 suggest in the resource list below. Our fourth food is an often overlooked classic, the slow-release builder, cottage cheese. While Greek yogurt provides a quick hit of protein, cottage cheese offers a different, strategic advantage. It is rich in a protein called casein. Casein is a slow-digesting protein. This means it releases a steady trickle of amino acids into your bloodstream over several hours. Think of it as the drip irrigation system for your muscles, providing nourishment long after your meal is over. This makes it incredibly effective at preventing muscle breakdown throughout the day, which is just as important as building new muscle. Don't think it's boring either. It's wonderfully versatile. For a sweet option, mix it with a handful of berries and a sprinkle of cinnamon. For a savory twist, top it with sliced tomatoes, a drizzle of olive oil, and fresh black pepper. It's a fantastic, filling base for a muscle-preserving breakfast. And finally, our fifth food, the joint and muscle soother, the avocado. Avocados are a true superfood, packed with healthy monounsaturated fats. These fats are not only good for your heart, but they also have anti-inflammatory properties which can help soothe aching joints. They are also loaded with potassium, another mineral crucial for muscle function. Potassium works in partnership with sodium to manage fluid balance and nerve signals to your muscles. An imbalance can lead to weakness and cramps, so a potassium-rich diet is essential. A simple way to enjoy it is to have half an avocado mashed onto a piece of whole grain toast and topped with one of your eggs. This combination of healthy fat, high-quality protein, and fiber is a trifecta for morning strength and stability. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Dr. Sato, this is a lot to prepare in the morning. And you're right. The key to any health habit is making it so easy that it becomes automatic. This is where we can be smart about our routine. One of the most effective ways to combine these powerhouse foods like the Greek yogurt, berries, avocado, and even a scoop of that, collagenase, in a simple morning smoothie. It takes all the guesswork out of it and ensures you get a blast of nutrients in minutes. Using a simple, personal blender can make this habit completely effortless. There's no big cleanup, no complicated settings. It removes the friction and makes a powerful, leg-strengthening breakfast a reliable part of your day. It's about making health convenient and fail-proof. Now that we know what to include, it's just as important to understand what to avoid. There is so much misinformation out there. So let's clear the air and bust 3 of the most dangerous breakfast myths I see affecting seniors. Myth number 1. A light fruit-only breakfast is the healthiest way to start the day. I hear this constantly. While fruit is wonderful and full of vitamins, a breakfast of only fruit is a recipe for a mid-morning energy crash and does virtually nothing to protect your muscles. It's primarily sugar, albeit natural sugar, which spikes your insulin and can leave you feeling hungry and fatigued just a couple of hours later. Worst of all, it lacks the protein necessary to stop the natural muscle breakdown that occurs overnight. Always pair your fruit with a strong protein source. Myth number 2. To protect my heart, I should avoid all fats in the morning. This is outdated advice that can actually harm your joints and brain. We now know that healthy fats, like those in avocados, nuts, and seeds, are essential. These fats are crucial for reducing inflammation, which is a major contributor to joint pain. They also help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins, like vitamin D, which is vital for bone health. The key is not to avoid fat, but to choose the right kind of fat. And the most damaging myth of all, number 3. Skipping breakfast is a good way to lose weight. This is a particularly dangerous strategy for anyone over 60. When you skip breakfast, you extend your overnight fasting period, a time when your body is already in a state of muscle breakdown. By denying your body protein first thing in the morning, you're essentially telling your muscles, I don't have fuel, so you'll have to do. Your body can start breaking down precious muscle tissue for energy. This accelerates sarcopenia, making you weaker and more prone to falls. Please, do not skip breakfast. It is not just a meal. It is the most important signal you can send to your body to stop breaking down and start rebuilding. Protecting your muscles begins with that very first meal of the day. As you can see, the power to protect and even rebuild the strength in your legs is largely in your hands. It's in the choices you make every single morning. Knowledge is the first crucial step, but the real transformation happens when that knowledge is turned into consistent, daily action. I know that starting a new routine can feel overwhelming, and finding high-quality products you can trust can be a challenge. You can spend hours online reading confusing labels and reviews, trying to figure out what's truly effective and what's just clever marketing. To save you that time and guesswork, I've done the research for you. I've compiled a simple, curated list of the specific types of tools and supplements that I recommend to my own patients, from the high absorption, magnesium, and joint supporting collagen to the personal blender that makes it all so easy. I've put this complete resource list together for you in one convenient place. You can find it by going to the very first pinned comment right below this video. Just click the link there to see my personal recommendations. It's a simple way to get started with confidence. Your health journey is a marathon, not a sprint. And every single day is an opportunity to take a step in the right direction. I truly hope this guide has empowered you to take control of your morning and, by extension, your strength and independence. What is the one food you are going to try incorporating this week? Let me know in the comments below. I love to hear about your journey and the positive changes you're making. And if you enjoyed this content and want to continue your journey to a healthier life, check out the videos appearing on your screen now. I'm sure they'll help you immensely. Click on one of them, and I'll see you there.